Hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream. I hope that today the audio is a bit better than yesterday. For some reason the audio was really bad. I tried to tweak some things today, so hopefully it sounds a bit better. Well, and it's actually usable. So today I want to continue working on the entry for the GameDev TV Game Jam 2023. We're building a VR game in Unity. If you know my channel, it's a bit different because normally I do WebXR, but since I'm following a course on Unity, I want to do a little bit of practice, mainly on the XR interaction toolkit that Unity has. So it's a great opportunity to just spend a week, or actually it's 10 days, but I call it a week. Spend 10 days on building a game and just exploring a few things. The theme of the Game Jam is life in 2 dimensions. So I decided to create a farming game, something I always wanted to do. And keep it in my own style, which is kind of a 2D type style. And normally I might even make this a little bit more 3D, but it's all everything is flat now. It's all 2D. Now the first thing I want to do is fix the fence. The fences seem to be broken. They're gone. And then we're going to dive in doing 2 things. Let me just grab my list. This is the game development document I'm using. It's can we just hide that preview? Yeah, we don't need a preview. We know what this looks like. So I got a little bit of help of Rosie to and Rosie's my virtual AI assistant to build this document, and she mainly came up with the whole thing, including this 1-week development plan. I tweaked it a little bit. So yesterday we did the design and the blending mechanic, and today I want to work on the interact with, well, we already have a little bit of the interaction with the fully grown crops, but we need to get 1, a visual feedback that we did something with the crops, and 2, we need to get money if we harvest. I don't think we're going to actually sell the crops in this first version of the game. I might do that later, then we do some market thing if I continue working on this game after the Game Jam. So we need to update the currency system, and we need to have something on the interaction. But let's fix that little bug first. The little bug on the fence. There should be 2 fences here. These 2, and they're not visible. So I think I can just go into the prefab. Yeah, that's missing a sprite. I was thinking that would be the issue. At some point, I exported the sprites again, and there is this weird thing with Pixel Edit that if you export sprites and if you have less than 10, it uses 1 digit in the numbers. So there we have the little fences again. So I'm just going to go and look at this. It's the fence. Oh, I did something else in between. Oh, I'm so happy with it. I just noticed the file here. Let me do this. Mute. Well, first I'm going to commit, and then we're going to show things. So fixed bug with fences plus created music. So not many people know this, but I also write some music every now and then. It's mainly not a style I can use. But this time I wrote a little background music thing for this game. And it should be playable from Unity as well. I think I just dropped it in the root. Yeah, Live at Pixel Farm, I called it. And it's music inspired by Harvest Moon and all those farming games. Like a casual city type piece of music. It's not the best, I know. But if you have this playing softly in the background, I think this sounds like a casual farming game. Well, and it kind of repeats. It's 1 minute 41, and so it's 2 times this melody. Let me skip it a little bit. A little bit of variation. And here it's even more together, and then we go back. We just, and then yeah, I think I should just be able to loop this in the background. Maybe if we have time, I just can add it today as well. I don't think it's that hard. Actually, just let's just do that. I mean, let's create an empty audio. Let's call it music player. Well, we probably have more audio. Let's do music player. Audio will be in a different place. So I think I can just drop this in here. Yes. Now we have an audio player live in this Play and Awake. We loop it. We don't have a mixer. So if we go here, we go to audio mixer. We don't have a mixer yet. We can create one. Well, let's just call it audio mixer. I don't care. We have only one. Now we have the mixer. This is the main channel, but I think we can add things here. How do we do this? God damn it, do this. Oh. I thought we can add new channels here. Is it a group then? It's an audio group. It's a master and we have groups. So we call this music. And let's do the other one for sound effects. No, it's not in music. It's remove, add SFX. So you have music, we have SFX, so we can control this. This is the main audio. And then we can have music and sound effects at different levels. So we can say, well, the music should be in the background. So let's do... That doesn't really matter. So we have slightly softer music than the rest. So we pick music. So now this is playing in the music channel. So if we just hit play, it should just start. And there is no... Oh, it's muted. That's pretty soft. Can we just... We cannot adjust this. That's sad. It would be cool if we can just... Oh, here, edit in play mode. Let's make this, let's just do 20. Minus 20 dB. So the sound effects, if we add some, but I think we should at some point. And then we have a music player. So now we have music playing every time we play the game. So we're going to get completely crazy with music and probably mute it in a second. Now I'm curious if I would plug in the headset, if I would hear it on the headset. Let me test it. I still don't have the view from the headset fixed. I might do that for next stream. Let me quickly... Hope I can get the quest running. I think I can. Okay, cool. Play. I wonder where this will play. Well, where it will play the audio. It's not playing on the quest. Anyway, this is the game so far. We can teleport to our crops. We start out, this is just for testing purposes. We start out with a couple of crops. We have some crops here, and if we harvest them, and that's what we're going to do now, we should have some indication that we harvest them, and then we should get an amount here of our money. And I think Rosie even made a plan on how much everything should be. And I just decided to have that as a start of the game. For now, we're going to Interesting. It's not running the game. Why is it still playing the audio? Is that different? Is that toggle audio on off? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you can do that. I didn't know you can toggle the audio in edit mode. Huh. Funny. Okay. So let's commit this as well. Did I save it really? Yeah. Play music in game. Commit. Push. If you in the end want to see how the game is built, the game will be open source. Eventually. I think if you search my GitHub, you can find it. I think it's open. I will share the link eventually. Okay, making money. We need to add a couple of things. I think these are still... Yeah, I'm going to remove this to a new file. It's not a... mono behavior. This is the state of our game. And I'm going to add another reactive property. So the reactive properties are coming from UniRX. And the cool thing is, if you change one of these properties, everything that is listening to one of those properties will be updated. Which means that if I would have a thing that shows the amount of money you have, and I have somewhere else that would change the amount of money that I have, it will update. You can just listen. Now there is a reason. I want to keep in control. There's a whole architectural thing behind this. To separate things, keep changes isolated. Now, in a real game, I would probably use dependency injection. Have a game state with an interface. Only use the interface. There won't be anything else to see than this only. But it is even now, if I look at the game state from somewhere else, I only see this property. I can set things through functions. And that means that I can keep the logic of my state. If there is any logic on the state, if someone is dependent on something else, it's all contained within the state. Now this starts out as one big state, but then if the game gets more complex, things will be refactored out to sub-states. There will be a state for everything actually. Could be anything. But yeah, if you have only 2 or 3 properties, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to copy it for now, this one. And this is this amount of money. And we can copy this, Control C. Amount of money. We do lowercase for the private one and the... this is a read-only reactive property, which means you cannot set the value. This way we can have all of the application can listen to this, but only this class can set it. It starts out by with 0. We have a method called add money. And we have a public subtract money. Oh. I know this is something new. I mean, this is Copilot. If I hit tab, I should have this working, and now it does. But for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't work. Now we need to have a specific start amount of money. So we do public void reset. I think we're just going to do a reset. I'm not sure when we're going to do this, but this also means this dot current day value is 0. And we have no plan selected. I think that's fine. And we have the amount of money set not to 0. What would be the amount of money we could start with? Do we have it in the document? I think there's the whole section here. Yeah. No, we start with an amount of money. The rest is just for later. Now, I think we should start out eventually with just 5 places. And if we look at our seeds, I think the amounts are in here as well. So wheat is 1. So I think we could just start with $5. And we can also eventually just double it or triple the amount of 10 times the amount of money. Just add a 0 to it, doesn't really matter. But if we start with 5 and you buy 5, you sell 5, you have 15 in 7 days. If you buy 1 tomato, you have 10 in 4 days. Now this whole thing is done by Rosie. I have no idea if it even works. We'll see. We have to play test. So I think we should just start with 5. 5. Then we need to go to a plant, I guess. We can just set the things as serialized seeds. Serialized fields here. Serialized field, private We have an int, which is the seed cost. We have a private int. This, how do you call that? Profit. No, we do price. Just keep it similar to the document. Price, profit, not balance. I want to have that. Oh, that's Rosie. We have this one. We have the growth time in days. I just said that odd. Now this will grow, and we need to somehow create a calculation for this. Let's go to our plant prefabs and so now we have the right properties here. Let me put this next to Unity. So we have carrot is 2 price, carrot is 5 profit, and a growth time of 6 days. Our corn is 4 per seed. It is 15 per harvest, and it takes 8 days. Then we have tomatoes. Tomatoes are 3 per seed. We profit with 10, and it is 4 days. And then we have wheat. That's 1. We profit 3, and it's 7 days. Okay. So that information is just now stored here. Okay. Next, we're going to go into our left controller. I think I'm going to create a prefab from for the menu. So this canvas, is it just the palette? It's the palette that's rotated, but I want to edit it flat. So what I'm going to do is just create a prefab for the hand menu. Let's call it hand menu. It's 60 here, but if we go to hand menu, I should be able to just say 0 now. And I should be able to just look at it from the front. So now it's just fixed from the front. And this will make editing a bit easier. And if we go here, if we go to our hand menu, no, to our left controller, it's still at the right angle, tilted back. Great. I'm probably going to need to change this a lot anyway. I wonder if if we can figure out a way to disable these. Maybe add a red line across or something. We need to. Interesting, because we have a seed selection controller. Oh, we can figure something out. So we have this panel. Let's add another text. Let's call this balance. It's a bit big. Now we can change the size in two ways. We can just decrease the font size to something like 18. Why is this still... What is this? I've never understood how this whole thing works. Is that a canvas? No. I never understood this thing. I don't care. Balance. Then we need to add the actual balance. It's another text mesh. Doesn't need to be a child. Let's call this balance. Let's make this 18 as well. It's aligned to the left, right? Yeah. This is a random number. Now we need to add a script here to show that balance. I think at some point I need to order these scripts, but now, as I said, I had that special value, so I can just add it to this balance thing. Let's go here. Let's say show balance. Now we know this is on a text mesh thing, so we can say text mesh pro. EMP is get component. Well, let it needs to be globally available. Let's do this. There we go. And I would say text. Let's do text mesh pro because we need to change it. We don't need to update. And I know what start is. I don't need to have it in here. Then we need to have the game state. Now the game state is actually in the game controller. So we're not using dependency injection. If we were using dependency injection, I would just call into dependency injection container thing and then have it get my game state. We don't have that luxury in this game. So what I can do is just get component. There should be only one game controller and then say state. Bar game state equals state. And what I want to do with the game state is actually exactly what it says here. Secure an amount of money. I think balance is a better way. And we need to have the reference. And then we need to have this on balance changed. So we do a private void on balance changed. private void. Typing is hard. Tab. Unbalance changed. So what this does, I'm going to change this to a different thing. I want to have the format. Is there an easy way of formatting? Yes. I want to have dollar. Can I do that? Currency. C0. Yeah. So now it formats the balance at the currency. Now what this does, as I said before, we have this game state with the reactive properties. If you set the value, a thing is fired. And if we subscribe to the change, we can just respond to it, any change on that property. If you work with Angular or Vue, in Vue you have I'm using Vue all the time, and now I'm talking about it. I forgot the name. It's in Rosie actually. It's Vuex, or you can use Redux. I think it's called in Angular. The concept of those are similar to what is used here. I'm using RxJS in my games. It's a JavaScript version of this thing. And UniRx, reactive extensions, I think is the C# thing. This one is specially made for Unity. There are some features in here that are helpful with coroutines and all that kind of stuff. But I think this is good enough. We have a game controller or a show balance thing that is handling changes on the balance. I'm going to rechange this. I think balance is better. Yeah, I just changed it. Add money, subtract money, reset balance value. Yeah. Show balance. Let's test it out in Unity. Let's go here. I think I can only see this when I'm in VR. So I'm in VR and the balance is not set. That sucks. I thought it should work. I screwed it up. What is this? I think we need to remove that log line in Plan.js. Show balance, get component, start. Oh, it's not reset at the start. State dot. Can we just do reset? We don't need to set the date to 0. We just call reset. Now, a selected plant is up for discussion. Ooh. Lots of errors. Clear. Run. Do we get errors? Yeah. Show balance. Instance not set. Interesting. When this starts, it doesn't have a state. Apparently. It should have a state. Show balance C is 11. What's on 11? Isn't there a game controller? Is it working? No. Oh, I hate this. These bugs are annoying. So we have a game state. Okay, fine. We have a game controller. We do have a game controller for sure. But apparently this should have a game state when it's initialized. Why is this started before the other one is initialized? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Now, not making sense is the first stage of debugging. I forgot how many stages there are. But the how is this possible thing is the first stage. I'm stupid. It's not get component. It is find object of type. Now it looks to the tree. See? At first you think it's impossible. This bug cannot happen. It cannot happen. And then you look into it and then you know, how could this have ever worked? So we go here and now our balance is not set. Show balance 19 has an issue. Okay. I don't know. Why is it not working? Why is this not working? It should show me the balance. Show me the balance. Let's start again and see the breakpoint. So text match pro is null. Okay, stop. This. I just explained the different types of bugs. Now we have a new one, which is again. How? On the this is another one on the it should just work. Text Match Pro is this. And the script is here. Okay, we can force it. Let's just force it. Let's do Syria. Oh, it's a thing. Serialize field. If we do it like this, save. We don't have to look it up. We can just use it. We just bind the two together. So we just drop. Wait. Wait, is that just called text? No. TM Pro dot text. Let's see if Rosie knows. How do I set the text property in text mesh pro in Unity? Let's see what she tells us. So apparently this is not text mesh pro. Wait, I got an idea. If we make this a game object, we can bind it. Oh, but then we need to grab thing. Properties. No. Let's do find script. Edit script. So this is a text pro. I think it's TMP text. I wonder if Rosie knows. Would be cool though. So now we should be able to drop this in here. Yeah. So now it's bind. It's bound to the right thing. Now let's see if Rosie knows. She knows. Even the difference. Now this is the base. Apparently there's a 3D and a GUI thing. Solid, create a text mesh pro object in a scene, right click, text mesh pro, or 3D object, text mesh pro, depending on whatever you want to create. Web-based or world-based text object, interesting. Accessing the modified text via script, C#, blah 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 blah. This TM Pro, C. Yeah, this is a thing with markup. That's just being wrong here, but it's A, B in the script and the line using C create reference to it like this. And then we can do my text. She knows. Rosie, you're amazing. Okay, let's test this. What time is it? Oh man, it's all getting late already. Let's see what happens. Is the balance 0? Do we have controls? Please. Balance is 5. Nice. Now we can select seeds as much as we want. Now we can harvest them, but they don't do anything. Let us start by when we harvest them. We need to add the amount to our thing. So I forgot how we harvest. Did I do it with a thing here? It's the set plant. Maybe I harvest in the set plant. It could be that I did something like that. Something stupid. So if the plant is harvestable, it's fully grown, harvest crop. Now the current plant harvest crop, we pass the current plant to the game controller, and we log plant harvested. Do we? We do. Ha, cool. Oh wait, where's Unity? I didn't know it. I forgot I built that. I mean, it's day 4. Come on. And it was a weekend as well. Who remembers what they did in the weekend? If you know that sound, write it down in the comment. I'm curious if anyone knows that sound. It's a very, very... Just the sound, just... I'm not even sure if it's in the audio, but if it was there, and if you know that sound, write it down in the comments. I'm curious if anyone knows. We say harvest crop. We have a plant, and a plant, when we harvest, has a specific thing, but it's not public. Haha. Let's go to plant. Oh, that's not my... So what I like to do is keep control of accessibility of properties. I like to keep everything as private as possible. So these settings, and that's what the serialized field does. We have a private property, and because of that attribute it is shown in Unity, it cannot be accessed from anyone else. That's what I wanted to do here. Now we need to have the price or the profit. So what I like to do is create a public int, and let's call that profit. And now technically this should be with, because they're private, safe. Now there is a slight chance this screws everything up completely, and we can start over with the pricing stuff. Yes, crap. Now it wasn't that much work. Let's do it again. Damn it. I should keep my things correct. Okay. Carrot. A carrot costs 2 per seed. We profit 5, and it grows in 6. We have corn. Corn costs 4, 15 when it's sold, and it grows in 8. A tomato, 3 per seeds, 10 per harvest, and 4 days to grow. And then we have wheat. Wheat is the cheapest. Price is 1. Profit is 3 per bundle. And it grows in 7 days. And they were lowercase, but they were shown in uppercase here as well. But now we have this correctly set up. Why is this? Oh, it should be lowercase. Yeah, lowercase. So we have now a public property, and this is similar to just a get. This is similar to get. How do you do that? I don't know. I forgot C#. Wait. Oh, it's I'm just forgetting a this way. Ah, C# is hard if you forget how to use it. So we have this set up, but since it's just this, we can just do this. We can just have it a bodiless thing. Now we don't need to. Nothing else needs access to any of these properties. Why is this? Oh, it's never been assigned? Well, it is. Is price assigned then? No. It's stupid. Now you can't. There is if you change, for example, this, you want to make this lowercase, you can use a special thing. I forgot what it's called. It's the old thing. There is one special. I forget it. If you want to rename things, there is a special thing. Attribute. Okay, now we have a plant. And we have profit. And we can say, well, state dot add money plant profit. So if we harvest, we plant. We also need to disable the planting. So if we are here and we want to plant something, we need to check if we have enough money. And if we do, we need to subtract the amount of money. So if there is a plant selected, and we can do something similar. Not sure if I really like this. We can do a method, can plant, and then plant pass it. Well, we know it. We have the selected already. So if we want to have, we know if we can plant it. So we do this. Return it. And selected plant is a game object. Why is the selected plant a game object and not a plant? Oh, well, anyway, we need to check the cost. Now that's, again, a similar thing. Price. We do public int price. And the growth time is only needed here, so we can keep that private. The cool thing is we only have things public that are needed to be public. Okay, so now if we want to plant, we plant. And then we say here, if we can plant it, we do game controller.state.subtract money. And we say, well, we need to have the selected plant. There we go. Damn it. It's selected plant.price. And we know we can afford it because we just checked it in here. So this way we can have, because it's in the state, we can just have multiple things with the state. Now we have here game controller. We never use game controller except for the state. So we can even go and say, well, we find the game controller, but we just use the state. We say game state equals that. We do this, we do game state. So now we only have a dependency on the game state. And then instead this, we just do game state. Now, I don't really like this construction with the get plans and the... But it's a game jam. I don't need to spend too much time on stuff. Anything else? I do need to have an indication. I think we need sound effects. I don't think I have the tool installed. But we can use this. So we do... Ah! So that's loud. Can't go back, right? Damn it. Would it be a sound if you cannot plan it? Ow! Ah! Sorry. Damn it. Let's add another folder. Audio. Let's move the music there as well. And let's do the hit there. Flop. So we have this. Hit hurt is not the right term. Let's just rename this to fail. I need to figure out a way to play this. Let's come up with a genius way to do this. You know what the most genius way is? Hey Rosie. I think let's just see if this still works. Hey Rosie.
Yes.
Can you show me the best way to play sound effects in Unity? Oh, this is ChatGPT, so it's very slow. Oh, damn it.
Okay.
I wonder if I still get a response. I should not talk. But since it, yeah. Oh crap. It's not shady or slow. It's not shady or slow. What are you talking about? Oh, nice. I wasn't talking about shady or slow. It's funny. Yeah, I disabled it. There is a chance she starts talking and just going to explain the whole thing, but yeah, I can use Rosie with text. Sure, in Unity the best way to play sound effects is using an audio source component and an audio clip. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to do this. Play sound. Okay. And then we have play sound on collision. Audio source play. But how can I play sound effects when different things happen during my
Yes.
gameplay? I needed to say the wake up keyword first.
Rosie, oh, I apologize if I didn't wait for your wake-up keyword. I'm always eager to help and sometimes get a little ahead of myself. Please let me know how I can assist you now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Rosie.
Yes.
Can you show me how to play different sound effects on different events that would happen during a gameplay in Unity? Ah, there we go. A SFX controller. Audio source, play one shot. This is implementation, and then you just find audio manager. Yeah, this is the way of doing things.
Okay.
It's still running. Let's disable the voice recording. I Rosie used to be my assistant during the Twitch streams I did almost a year and a half ago. And she's pretty old already. I think Rosie's almost 3 years old. And she's running on GPT-3, I think, for 2 years now. Ever since GPT came out, the first beta, I built it. And right now she's running GPT-4 30K, which is amazing. I can do complete blog posts and crazy things. See, she's still adding things as I talk there. Okay, we need an SFX controller. Let's just implement this. Let's go to here. Scripts. So we have a music player. I think we need to do this in a different way. Let's hold on. Serializing assets. Why? Game management. So the game controller should go there. Should go below that. The music player. There could be an SFX player. SFX controller is going on the SFX player. And now we can go to the code, SFX controller. We have this one. Let's remove all of that. Save. Let's go back to Rosie. Let's see. So yeah, we do this private, and we say serialize fields, who's private, what? And we say fail. And I think then we just add a method. Yeah. That's the way to do it. So on this SFX controller, it's audio source. No. Add audio source. This audio source is going to the SFX. We don't need the clip. We don't need to play on awake. And we need to have a fail clip here. So we have audio, fail, flop, save. So now we can just call the SFX player and just play the thing from anywhere. So if we have this one and so if we call setBlend, now we do find object of type as effects controller, play fail sound, save. So if we try to plant something, but we either have no plant selected or we don't have enough money, it doesn't work, technically. So let's just stop the music playing for a second. Let's go to Unity again and let's test this out. Oh, and let's enable the audio, otherwise we don't hear anything. It's one of those little things. There's music playing. We can harvest these. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I already plant crops. 32. Let's do this one. It's expensive. It's going down. Nice. 1, 2. It doesn't plant. I think it's a nice indication that it works. Okay, let's add a succeed sound as well. Do we need a blip sound? Or a cash sound? Ka-ching, ka-ching. Maybe just a blip. Yeah, I like that. Pickup coin. I drop this in. Yeah. Success. Let's go. Into the SFX controller. Success. This has an issue if you have to play multiple sounds at the same time. I don't think this will work, but so now we go again into our crop growth area. If we harvest, well, let's do the same thing here. I honestly don't really like this, but so I rather do everything through state. So now we have a mono behavior with a lot of logic here, and I don't really like this, but if it works for now, it's fine. Okay, let's go here. Let's go into, did I do anything? No, I missed that. So this success is there's an annoying click at the end. Well, I'm not sure what to do. It's going to take too much time to fix anyway. So let's not fix it. Let's go. Oh, my cable gets stuck. Oop. Play. Okay. So we have our crops. Let's go closer. Let's... Oh, what happened? What? 35 already? Let's go. Select this one. A lot of money, but they grow so fast, these little things. So now I go harvest these 10. Yeah, right now I think the game is too simple. It just it grows really fast. Yeah, there's no challenge right now. You cannot. They grow so. Ow. Now this will be harder. Because they will be, let's try the carrots as well. Let's move to the center. I think that's easier to work with. Nice! I love the carrots. Do we have wheats as well? Yeah, look at that. Wheat! We're getting rich! Now, these lines and things shouldn't be that long. I mean, if you hit something, it's shorter. They need to be a meter or something. Okay, I think I'm going to just commit this for now. So we have something to commit. We have something working, so we have harvesting and getting money. What was the plan for today? Are we on schedule? So we can harvest, we get money, and the currency updates. So I think we're done for today. Sound design and polish. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have ambient sounds. So I think I'm going to need to update this cycle. Right? Because we're missing a few parts. I think I have a to-do list as well. Can I open this window twice? I think I can. Music. So What I need... Let me find the to-do. But it's in assets, game docs. It's not. I thought I created it to do. Oh, yeah. Never mind. It's not there. Let me quickly find that file without doing too much. So this one. Yeah, can we load the correct thing, please? There we go. So we still have the must-have. I would love to have something to actually buy and sell things, but we have a game controller. This is all done. I want to go into this part. I want to add this part to the game. And actually these two as well. I think we need work. So we need to... We have a hoe. So we can add it to our hand. So what we... Maybe we should do next. Let's just update the to-do list a little bit. So day 5 is not going to be the sound design and polish. We're not there yet. So I think we go... and update a little bit and add a different day in between here. So we have day 5, which is tomorrow. I'm not sure what the day is going to be called, but we're going to show the selected seed in right hand. If we select a seed, we should just have it shown. Select hoe or rake. Is it called rake? I think it is. And that should be shown in your hand as well. If you have something selected, it should show in your hand. We also need to update those teleport elements. They look crap. They're not, there's a default still. They don't look good. Oh wait, hoe, rake, or watering can. And then we need to make implement. And now this is a big list to do. Do we have a day-night cycle in the list? No, we don't. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream all of this, but this is what we need to do. And if we have the day-night cycle, make So we set the plants up with the different growth speeds. So corn, growth time, 8 days. So on the eighth day, it should be fully grown. So you need to take care of your plants for 8 days, watering them every day, using your rake to remove the weeds from the crops, and then after 8 days you harvest and profit. And if we have that, we're just going to add more of these and add more stuff around. We need to make this look better. Gameplay wise, I think it's going to be great. The day-night cycle is going to be an issue. Some things... Oh, actually... It's going better than I thought. Huh, interesting. It's going better than I thought. Now we need a way to skip the nights. We don't want to wait for 5 minutes. Now we need to focus for a game jam. Nobody's going to play the game for a whole bunch of time. Now, it is an APK. You need to download it. You need to install it. So maybe people are going to play longer than 5 minutes. But I want to focus for a game jam on a gameplay of 5 minutes. 5 minutes of gameplay is enough for a game jam. And then after the game jam, you can go from there and polish and make things great if you want to continue on the game. But you probably have to refactor shit as well. So if you want to play for 5 minutes, the day-night cycles should be like 30 seconds, and then you have 10 in 5 minutes. So it's going to be day for 15 seconds. Oh, that's going to be tough to keep your crops growing for that amount of time. But maybe we should go for that speed. We just need to figure out a way to set it up and just make it so that it's automatically, we can change the speed, have everything with the controllers and the things we can change. We can just say, well, it's time. It's from 0 to 1 is an entire day, and half of it is during the day, half of it is during the night. We can use curves. I've got some ideas to get it to work. I hope that I can start streaming again tomorrow earlier. But yeah, I think we're going to end the stream at this point today. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and subscribe so you know when I go to stream again. And I'm planning on doing more. Upload tutorials on stuff as well. So yeah, you will help out the channel. I'm trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. And I want to thank you for watching and see you again on the next stream. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye. It's still the old screen. I need to fix that. I'm stupid. Let's just pick the intro stream. Thanks for watching and see you again soon. Bye bye.